We are back in Bakoven, Cape Town, South Africa, an exclusive coastal suburb at the edge of the 12 Apostle National Reserve. And it goes without saying that the views from here are like none other on the continent of Africa. Standing over us, we have a world natural wonder, Table Mountain, spanning over to the majestic Lion's Head, the Atlantic Ocean down below, and clear blue skies above. Today we are showcasing a luxury new villa, Riva 1, designed by G2 Architects, built with a beautiful minimalistic design and stunning natural elements throughout. Blending in with the landscape provides an unparalleled experience for those seeking a retreat amidst nature's beauty. Welcome back to another episode on Aliya Homes. Let's begin. Alright guys, so we're going to begin our tour today at the front of the property on the driveway. Behind me we have a 2-car garage and you can fit 3 cars comfortably on this motor court. In front of me we have the motorized gates and of course the front entrance gate as well. Now let's just turn around and look at the facade. Above me we can see the beautiful clean lines of the architectural design, giving a lovely minimalistic feel to the house. And also, I really love the cantilevering garden beds that have wrapped around the property and lead to the balconies. And also, I'd like to point out the colors. We've got a lot of white and a lot of dark gray. And what they've also used are these exquisite gray shutters, which we'll see around the property in different areas, including the front gates and door. Now, let's head this way, up the steps. We have these polished concrete slabs that they've used for the steps, and it really gives a majestic and grand feel to the entrance of the house just in front of us. And in front of me, we've got the beautiful blue ocean, clear blue skies above. I mean, what an entrance over there to the property. Now, turning around, coming this way up the steps, lovely landscaping on either side of me. We've got the natural rock elements from Table Mountain, and it brings such tranquility to the space. I really do feel like I'm about to enter the most beautiful modern and contemporary retreat here in Camps Bay. And I really appreciate how they've left this space open over there so I can see the 12 apostles perfectly, 2 palm trees. Now, a few more specs about the house. It has 3 guest suites and a 1-bedroom penthouse. It has 6 bathrooms, can accommodate up to 8 guests, and it consists of 3 levels. The bottom level belongs to the cinema room, the games room, and the wine cellar. The entrance level, this floor just behind me, has 3 guest suites, which all lead out to the entertainment pool area and backyard with a glass edge pool. And the top floor is dedicated to the penthouse. You can rent this property in a couple of ways, either per room, per night, price on application, or the entire villa per night, price on application. And lastly, I'd like to give a big thanks to the owners of Riva 1 for inviting Aliya Homes in to get this exclusively on the market for you guys. Now, let's continue the tour. Stepping through the front door of the house, I can immediately feel the contemporary essence of the home, starting with this wraparound oak cladding, which just looks perfect in this space. We've got the mood lighting below, the LED downlights above, and above me we have some more mood lighting LED strips in the cornices. Now, in front of me, we have the staircase, a floating staircase design, which leads up to the penthouse, but we'll talk about this space in a bit. In front of me, we have a vanilla noir Caesar stone reception desk, which is beautiful here. And you can see the clean lines of the house and the minimalistic feel straight away. Now, I actually want to head this way and check out the first guest suite of the home. Come with me. As I'm walking down, I'm noticing the brilliant mood lighting strips below the wood, giving it that warm feel, and the mood lighting above as well. Below this, down the staircase to my left, is the cinema room, the entertainment level with the games room, and the wine cellar, which we'll get to a little bit later in the tour. Now, stepping into the first guest suite of the house. Each guest suite is thoroughly designed to maximize the guest experience. So each guest suite has a full kitchen. As you can see, it's done beautifully. We've got oak shelving, mood lighting, clean lines. I love the marble countertop, lovely sink. We've got built-in appliances, the hot top, the oven microwave below, and other appliances like a coffee machine, the NutriBullet. It's great. Now, coming this way, we've got some lovely built-in wardrobes. The bed perfectly situated facing that view, which it's looking stunning today. I may have mentioned the weather before. I'm probably going to mention it a few times throughout the tour today, but it's literally perfect. And I love this oak backwall cladding behind the bed with the mood lighting strip behind as well. And specifically, these hanging bedside lamps are super cool and really tasteful for the space. Heading this way into a little cozy nook of the bedroom, we've got a couch, we've got the TV, and also this office desk, because maybe you want to come to Cape Town on holiday, but you also have some work to do. You can sit here in the morning, you've got Lion's Head, you've got the Atlantic Ocean. It's a pretty awesome setup. Now let's head this way into the bathroom. This really is the most beautiful contemporary and modern bathroom. We've got those clean lines, and we also have, I don't know if you've noticed, but the play on shapes in this house, we've got a lot of circles, a lot of round edges, and a lot of squares. So these mirrors are round edges, and then everything else is pretty square here. We've got the floating dual vanity station, matte black accessories, and this oak cabinetry below, a lot of white. It just looks so beautiful. Behind me, we've got one of these freestanding bathtubs, which you know I love, especially because it has an ocean view. In front of me, separating slightly from the bedroom, is this oak screen again, giving a little bit of privacy to the space. Behind me, almost a feature of this bathroom. They're not usually features, but this is. It's connected from floor to ceiling, a heated matte black towel rail, which looks super cool. And stepping into your walk-in shower, a lot of natural light flooding in, especially from the windows above, rain shower head, bench seating, matte black accessories, and the water closet's just over here. Stepping out of this bathroom, actually I would like to mention, you can also see the 12 Apostle Mountain range from here, which I think is pretty cool. Now, coming out of here, I just want to show you the entry that you have to your backyard, the pool area, and the deck, but we're not going to head outside just yet. I want to take us to the other bedrooms. Come with me. Coming out of this bedroom, we're back in the foyer of the house. To my left, we do have another guest bedroom. Unfortunately, we don't have access to that room today, but we do have access to the third bedroom on this floor, which we're going to head to now. Over here, we have another little seating reception area, which is beautiful. I love the artwork of the house. Actually, something quite special about the artwork, there's a few paintings like this around the house, which I'll point out, and it's of the shadows of the house coming in through some of the windows, which I think is pretty cool to have. Coming this way, nice glass corner picture window, bringing some natural light in. We've got views of the cable car house and the 12 Apostle Mountain range, back entrance to the garden. And below me, I'd like to talk about the flooring of the house. We have a lakestone gray porcelain tile, and it transitions into the bedrooms, as you'll notice, and into the penthouse with a misty gray engineered wood flooring, which is beautiful. Stepping on into the third guest suite of the home, we've got some built-in cabinetry to my right, and over here we've got a similar setup for the kitchen, beautiful white countertops and cabinetry. I love the matte black faucet. You've got your Nespresso machine, these lovely oak shelving with the mood lighting, your fridge freezer, your built-ins over here, an awesome kitchen, and you've also got like wine glasses in the cupboard and ice buckets. It's like the full setup for you to enjoy your holiday in Cape Town. Over here we have a little office desk. I want to head this way first, as the ensuite is over here. Very similar to the other bathroom, beautiful contemporary feel, minimalistic design. I love the round mirrors they have, the double vanity station, the oak cabinetry below, the white touches. Behind me we've got the floating bathtub, the heated towel rail, And a little bit different to the other room, this time it's separated with a walk-in shower to my right and the water closet to my left. Also love the warm lighting in here. A lot of warmth in this house and earthy colors. You'll notice the warm lighting, earthy colors, minimalistic feel just continues throughout this home. Now, this bedroom is my favorite, probably because it has the private terrace, but just like the feel, the organic feel in this room, the way like you see the ocean from the bed, the natural light just coming into the space. And it feels a bit more private than the other rooms. We've got the cantilever balcony, also creating privacy inside. We've got these sliding doors, these pocket-in sliding doors as well. And I'd like to mention this feature above me. As we've been talking about the round edges and the corners, we can see it again on the curtain rail. And you've got the dual ceiling. So you've got a round edge ceiling and then it meets in the corner. We've got your electric blinds as well in every bedroom, which I thought I'd bring up now. We've got that beautiful oak cladding as the back wall behind. And again, these really, really cool hanging bedside lamps, which just look awesome for the space. Now let's step on outside to this bedroom's private terrace. So yes, this is the private terrace to this bedroom, as this is the most exclusive guest suite of the property. We have a beautiful lounge seating area. Can you imagine sitting here for some sundowners? The sun literally sets right in front of me. We've got panoramic ocean views over the Atlantic Ocean. These seamless glass rails, which obviously give the perfect viewing experience. Lion's Head to my right and Table Mountain to my left. We've got this lovely tree as well, providing a little bit of shade. And this cantilevered balcony above us is also bringing some privacy and shade to the space. Perfect little informal breakfast seating area, as you can see, with the granite stone tabletop, the same table which we saw in the other bedroom over there. Coming this way, below me, we have two skylights which bring natural light to the entertainment level below me. And now, let's check out the garden and pool deck area. Coming down these cantilever granite staircase, which is a beautiful design, coming onto the deck. Beautiful sun lounges over here to my left, facing that ocean. Exquisite clear blue pool with the glass design, and it just flows into nature. It feels like this whole deck just seamlessly flows into the nature beyond and then the ocean. The ocean is only 2 roads below us, so we're very, very close to the coast. Lovely landscaping around the property over here. We've got an outdoor shower, as you can see, which serves this lap pool, and more landscaping below, which flows down the other side of that wall. And it kind of just flows with the mountain. It's the same natural plants, indigenous plants that you'll find on the mountainside. Moving this way across the deck, we've got another entertainment space below me over here. Some couches, some seating. I love this tree. Something about this tree. I know it's indigenous to Cape Town. It's so beautiful. And just the natural beauty around us right now, it's amazing. We've got another 3 sun lounges in front of me and the grass area. Now, let's have a look at the facade of this magnificently designed house. The clean lines, the metal steel structures, the floating granite stone staircase leading down into the garden. Everything about this home is exquisite, and I'd like to give a big props to the architects, G2, for creating, for designing and building and doing the interiors of such a magnificent masterpiece. And one last thing before I start heading inside, the 12 Apostles mountain range. It's so special that you get to stand here and enjoy such beauty. I mean, where in the world do you have a natural wonder that's so majestic that just leads into the ocean? It's amazing. All right, guys, that does finish the outside area, and now I'll see you downstairs at the entertainment level.
There's a rock in the basement that we kept. When we started excavating, we just really pretty much uncovered a rock farm. And I think it's turned out quite nicely with the wine cellar, and that's where sort of the wine cellar came about, was wrapping it around this rock and turning it into a feature. The light, we really worked with the lights and the views. That really informed how and where we'd put the windows and how we'd capture that into the space. One of my favorite things is how the light comes into and bounces off this off-shutter wall, and it acts a bit like an inverse sundial. So as the sun goes down, this light just moves up. So it's kind of like moving artwork. So you're really in touch with nature here. You're forced to notice what time of day it is. I had a lecturer once told me it's a free building material. And that's just stuck with me since, because it's like, if you use it properly, no one's paying for it, but you get to enjoy it forever.
Coming down the staircase to the entertainment level, to my left we have this beautiful textured wall which spans the entire length, and these footlights below as well, which I really appreciate, especially at nighttime coming down this space. I love this glass screen separating the area, and we have that lake stone porcelain tile which transitions perfectly onto that misty grey engineered wood flooring. Love the green planters we have to my right, and to my left we've got garage access, a storeroom, and I really appreciate the mood lighting that they have above as well. Must look really cool at nighttime. Through this door is the guest powder room. As you'll see, it's actually a full bathroom. We've got a walk-in shower with a rain shower head above, single vanity station with that waterfall design. Love the round mirrors. Let's head on out. I'd like to mention that they don't have artwork in this space yet, but they have commissioned local artists to fill this space with beautiful artwork. So you can only imagine how amazing and vibrant it will look down here when they have the artwork in place. Unfortunately, we did miss it by a couple of weeks, but maybe we'll come back and get that footage for you guys. Coming this way, you're probably wondering, what is this big rock in the middle of the floor? Well, this is actually really special. They have built a glass encased wine cellar around an original rock of the mountain. So this is an original rock, original piece of the mountain. I'm now standing on Table Mountain, which is pretty cool. And it just goes so well in this space, especially with the dark oak, some down lighting. This is really cool. Probably one of the coolest wine cellars we've seen on the channel. I love the footlights that they have leading down into the cinema room. This is a really cozy cinema room. This whole wall is the projection screen, and this is one of those cool new LG projectors which shine up so you don't have anything dangling below you. Really cozy seating area, got those earthy colors continuing again with the furniture, and you've got your round edges and your squares. Coming this way, we have the games room, beautiful lighting, lovely pool table, and I just want to point this out. We've got those two skylights that we saw in the third bedroom on the terrace, bringing in natural light to this space. And over here, we have a mini bar area with a fridge, and they are getting a popcorn machine, and it will be somewhere over here, which will serve the cinema room. It also has a PS5, which I think is pretty cool. You've got some nice mood lighting. What an awesome entertainment area. And this area would also serve really well in the winter periods as well. So don't think that this is just a summer home. This really works for every season here in Cape Town. All right, guys, that does finish this space, and I will see you at the staircase leading up to the penthouse.
We wanted the structure to kind of lift itself off the landscape, and that does two things. It splits the pool from the bedrooms and vice versa. So if you're in your room and someone's in the pool, you're not really immediately connected, and if you're by the pool, you're not really connected to the bedroom. So it adds that privacy element to it. But it became an informative thing in terms of the design because the structure kind of just floats above it at night. We've put some LEDs at the bottom just to reinforce that. It wasn't intended, but when we started seeing the photo shoot images coming back, It started giving off a bit of a Frank Lloyd Wright Fallingwater's vibe, which really wasn't intentional, but it worked out quite nicely. So you've got these planes, these floating white planes above nature, and then it just capped off with this concrete hat.
Welcome back to the entrance foyer of the home. And before we go upstairs to the penthouse, I want to talk about the beautiful entranceway which they've set for your experience. So in front of me, we have this very unique Zen garden with a water feature, just bringing that tranquility to the space. And when you do hire out the penthouse for yourself, you can actually close off the space with these awesome cladded oak screens, and you also have a private entranceway to this part of the home. Now, the staircase does transition into this beautiful floating design. And to my left, you might notice the really cool and minimalistic steel wires that they have as a really cool feature of this space. Lovely natural lighting flooding in from those picture corner windows, which is brilliant. You've got ocean views from the staircase, seamless glass rails up. And then as soon as you step up into the penthouse, you've got magnificent views. You've got the air flowing in. I can smell the nature from the mountain flooding into the home. The whole flooring of the penthouse is this misty grey engineered wood flooring. We have a beautiful, very large dining table, perfectly situated in the center. I love the lighting feature that they have above. I just want to talk about this door. This door does open up and you have another little garden area. You've got roof access. There's not much up there. It's just you've got your solar panels, your water filtration system, but you've also got views and lovely fresh air flowing in. Mood lighting below, and coming this way, I want to take us into the kitchen first and the lounge area. So the kitchen island is very unique. It's that vanilla noir Caesar stone. We've got a really awesome wine fridge over here, as you can see. It's absolutely seamless with the black color. Lovely breakfast bar seating on my right, and I can imagine sitting there in the morning, having my coffee, some breakfast, and looking out over the ocean. It's too perfect. It's absolutely too perfect today. I love the earthy colors that they have on the cabinetry. You've got all your built-in double oven and microwave, really cool cooktop over here. And this vent we've never seen before. It sucks in downwards, which is pretty cool. I don't think we've seen that yet, Chris. Downlighting above, lovely built-in sink into the vanilla noir Caesar stone, which is awesome. Love the coffee machine as well. Now let's head this way out of the kitchen and take a look at the lounge area. In the lounge, this is where you can really notice the off-shutter effect wall that they have, and on the ceiling, it just wraps all the way down. And you know how much I love the off-shutter effect concrete, where you can still see the grain of the wood used. It's awesome. In front of me over there, we have skylights which wrap around, bringing in tons of natural light, and also views over the 12 Apostles Nature Reserve, and of course the peaks. Beautiful furnishings. This coffee table, I just got to talk about it. It's a Capri beige stone with galvanized steel bases, and it's just amazing. Beautiful feature. I love these couches. The colors are really cool, very earthy, natural elements. Got a massive TV in front of me and an electric gas fireplace just to make the space even cozier in the evenings. A couple of other seatings over here, and just check how these doors pocket into the walls, giving you that indoor-outdoor living experience, which I always say you need in Cape Town for sure. Awesome terrace out here. You've got the cantilever roof line above. I'm actually gonna need to get my shades on because it's so bright today. The ocean is sparkling like diamonds. Look at this weather. We get so lucky on our shoot days. It's amazing. You know what? No, we don't get lucky. That's not true. Cape Town just always has perfect weather. I love it. All right, so outside you do have the lake stone grey porcelain tile, and it wraps around nicely. You've got these glass railings. Okay, coming down, you've got this private screen again, and it does move to bring shade into the lounge, maybe some privacy, and it goes all the way down to your outdoor terrace lounge area as well. Coming this way, I'd like us to go over here to take a look at your outdoor formal dining table, a beautiful granite top above, and the feature wall behind is a Cape granite, so granite from the Table Mountain range, as the feature wall. I mean, this looks beautiful how it flows over that view. Access back into the kitchen, as you can see, with the pocketed sliding doors. Now, I'd like to go this way into the home office. Beautiful home office area. You've got your oak cladding, and these screens on either side of me, they do close, closing off the space for privacy. And of course, access on both sides out. Now, in front of me, this does wrap around to the landing of the staircase and the dining room table. Look at this piece on the wall here. I love this. We've seen this in another property. I can't quite remember. Do you remember?
Definitely, I think it was in LA.
In LA? Was it like Janice Place? No, maybe one of you guys know. If you do know where we've seen this before, I can't quite recall, drop it in the comment section below. Skylights above, bringing awesome natural light in. I love the architectural lines, and here again, I told you I'd mention it, another 3 paintings, and these paintings are of the shadows which you're busy seeing around us right now. So it's kind of like shadowception. Pretty cool. Through here, we've got the guest powder room. This is really special. Check this vanity design. Cylindrical vanity design, and look at the tap. How cool is that? So amazing. We've got the oak cladding behind, and look at this mirror. So you've got your round edges, you've got your straight lines, and the water closet just in front of me. Now, let's head this way and check out the primary suite on this level. Stepping on in to the primary bedroom of this level. Beautiful minimalistic design in here, a very organic feel, and it flows right into the ensuite. We've got the dual vanity station with the white countertops and the oak cabinetry below. I love the design of this mirror, the hanging lights over there, and views over the ocean. Now, this window does open up both ways. Sorry guys, technical difficulties. It does open up both ways, so you've got views from here to bring in some fresh air. But let's take a step inside the walk-in shower. So we've got the water closet. I love the wooden flooring they have below, giving that organic feel. I love the tiling, skylights above, bringing awesome natural light into the space. Of course, you've got your rain shower head, bench seating, your matte black accessories, and check this out. It's basically an outdoor shower. How cool is that? Love it. Fresh air blowing in, and views over the Atlantic Ocean. Now, stepping on outside, we've got the lake stone flooring below, transitioning onto the grey mist engineered wood flooring, flows beautifully into the bedroom. I just want to point this out. The round curves on the bedboard, and then everything else is square. Feels so contemporary and organic in here. I love it. Looking over those views, you've got Lion's Head. I would love to wake up in this bed and look at that ocean. So cool. I love these lights on the sides. You've got your electrical points on either side. Something I haven't mentioned yet, every room does have a safe as well. This door does slide right open, pocketing to the wall on this side, opening up to your dining area, and of course your balcony with the glass railings. I mean, just look at this view. It absolutely takes my breath away every time I see it. Still can't get over it. The boulder outcrops that I'm seeing along the Camps Bay coastline. This is a perfect spot here in the suburb of Bakoven. And it's a lot more exclusive than Camps Bay. It's right at the edge, next door to the nature reserve. There's nothing commercial or retail below you. And it's a very small little nook closer down to the ocean. It's just beautiful up here. There's no noise from traffic. It's the perfect spot on this side of the mountain, and I absolutely love it. And I think this house does it the most justice, especially the way it just blends into the landscape and the mountain. And I just want to bring this up because I can see it perfectly from here. The roof line does have a double lip, so the exposed off-shutter effect concrete, you might see it from here, does continue above the first roof line, and it just looks super cool. Just like those architectural straight lines again, water falling down to the pool. All right, guys, that does finish up this level, and I'll see you at sunset. All right, guys, that does bring us to the end of another awesome episode on Aliya Homes, showcasing and experiencing Riva 1, this luxury new build here in Bakoven. Now, another reminder, you can rent this villa for a holiday experience on a price on application basis, either each guest suite by themselves or the entire villa. And if you would like to rent it, just send me an email. My contacts are in the section below, or you can WhatsApp me. My contacts are in the section below as well. And I'd like to give a big thanks to the owner of Riva 1 for inviting Aliya Homes in to get this exclusively on the market for you guys. And I'd also like to give another big thanks to Renato Grassa for coming in from G Squared to give us his insights into the build of this house, and another big congratulations to his team for this magnificent architectural masterpiece here on the footsteps of the 12 Apostles. Now, if you have any comments, please drop them in the section below. We would love to know your thoughts on the design of this house. I'm going to sit back and enjoy the sunset with a glass of champagne. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.